Hello, everyone, and welcome to my podcast, in Wonderland. So happy that we're here together again. Today, I want to share my reflections on a book by Cal Newport titled So Good They Can't Ignore You. Now, let me be honest. When I first picked up the book, I thought, what a mouthful of a title. It practically covers the whole front cover. But once I started reading, I understood why. It's bold, yes, but the message inside is just as strong, and I found myself agreeing with more of it than I expected. You might remember Cal Newport from his other books like Deep Work or Digital Minimalism. I have mentioned both in this podcast before. What I love about Cal is how he blends research with real life application so simply and clearly. If Orhan Pamuk is my literary teacher, Cal Newport might be the professional equivalent in work and focus. Now, this book challenges one of the most common pieces of advice we hear: follow your passion. You know that line, made ultra famous by Steve Jobs in his Stanford commencement speech. He said, the only way to do great work is to love what you do. That idea became almost sacred. We are told that somewhere out there is our perfect job, our passion, and we must find it. And if we haven't found it yet, then keep searching, keep risking, quit everything else, leap into the unknown, be brave. But here is the twist. Cal Newport says, hold on. What if passion isn't the starting point? What if passion is the result, not the cause, of doing something well over time? Through real life stories, biographies, and research, Cal explores this question. He looks at how people grow into their careers, not because they found the perfect match right away, but because they committed, learned, and became really good at something. And he even looks at Steve Jobs' own life. Believe it or not, Jobs didn't start out passionate about computers. He studied dance and Eastern mysticism. He wandered, he explored. He only turned to electronics when he saw a financial opportunity. His early steps into Apple weren't a grand passion project. They were strategic moves, driven by chance and practicality. He became passionate later. This is so comforting, isn't it? It reminds us that we don't have to know everything at the start, that it's okay to stumble, to try, to grow, that passion might not strike like lightning but build slowly as we gain skills, as we find flow, as we get feedback and confidence. There's a beautiful study in the book too, from Yale, by a professor named Amy, and I'll be honest, I can't pronounce her last name. She studied people doing the same job, administrative assistants, and found that the ones who had done it the longest, who had grown in it, were the ones who loved it most. Not because they had a passion for that work from childhood, but because with experience came mastery. With mastery came joy. That's the heart of Cal's idea. Craftsman mindset over passion mindset. Passion mindset says, what can the world give me? While craftsman mindset is asking, what can I offer the world? How can I get better at what I do? When we shift to that question, what can I contribute? Everything changes. We become grounded. We get better. And better leads to opportunities. Now, of course, if you are truly in the wrong place, if your job drains you, doesn't pay you fairly, or doesn't help you grow, it's okay to move on. You don't have to stay stuck, but moving on doesn't have to be dramatic. You don't need to quit everything and search the world for your one true calling. You can explore gently. Try something small. Teach a yoga class at the weekends. Start a tiny side project. Let things grow. There's a story in the book about a man named Ryan who now runs a well-known farm. He didn't begin by dreaming of farming. He began by selling blueberries by the road to earn extra cash as a kid. Over the years, he added skills, gained experience, studied agriculture, and slowly built his farm. When he finally became a full-time farmer, he had 10 years of experience behind him. He didn't leap, he built. And that's the real magic. Don't chase passion, build it. So, let's stop torturing ourselves thinking we're late or lost or that we missed something. Let's stop idolizing imaginary dream jobs while forgetting that even our favorite singers or writers have boring days and hard work. Even Coldplay members probably think, oh no, not another concert tonight, from time to time. So, here is what I leave with you. Instead of searching desperately for passion, try doing something well. Instead of undervaluing your current work, try showing up for it fully. Instead of idolizing some perfect, distant future, take small, meaningful steps today. Let yourself be open. Let yourself grow. Your path may be winding, and that's okay. The key is to keep walking, learning, and building. Until next time, stay curious, stay kind, and remember, the spark you're looking for might be something you create, not something you find. Bye, guys!